back, everyone. I'm Nate W. Fox. Welcome back to the Fox's Den, where we do everything gaming, both modern and retro, and we're doing a little bit of tech. Like today's video, we're going to be talking about the Mac Mini M2. So this is the previous model. I know there's the M4 models, but I want to tell you why you should go with the cheaper option. All right, just quick overview of what I use this thing for. I use it for editing on DaVinci Resolve. I use it for Canva, Photoshop, obviously watching YouTube videos. The thing I don't use it for is gaming and stuff. So this is like my stay focused business PC when I'm selling stuff on eBay, when I'm recording YouTube videos. Well, when I record, I use my big PC, just easier because all the components are set up in there. But yeah, when I'm editing, all that kind of stuff, and I need to stay focused, it's there. And man, let me tell you, I can't complain about anything on here, except for one thing. It needs more ports. Now, I bought the absolute bottom of the barrel, the cheapest model, and as of recording this video, it is the 15th. This exact one is $100 off, and it's 500 bucks. It's the M2 Mac Mini that has 8 gigabytes of memory and 250 gigabytes of storage. Now, you may be like, Nate, that's not a lot of storage, and you'd be right, except for I use an external hard drive, so I'm not too worried about it. Why do I use an external hard drive? I like to keep all my YouTube videos on that thing in case anything happens to the PC. I still have all my videos, right? If anything happens to this computer, my PC, and I got to get another computer, I don't have to try and find all my old footage, or like maybe I lose it all. So I always have an external hard drive, and it just makes it to where you're storing those gigantic files, like video files and stuff. Makes it way cleaner if it's on an external hard drive anyways. But back to the ports problem, I had to buy a dock, which the dock looks sleek. It does match the Mac Mini really well. I bought it off Amazon. It's this one right here. Now, like I said, I've been using it for DaVinci, been using it for Canva, Photoshop, and it can do all of that without skipping a beat. Not surprising. I mean, that's not the hugest thing. I think rendering DaVinci Resolve can use a lot of memory and stuff. So I wish I would have went with the 16 gigabyte one. Just, you know, paid an extra $100 and got that one. Well, 200, because that one's not on sale. And when I bought this was also on sale. I wanted the lowest possible entry into the desktop Apple system. It's extremely nice to have this if you already have an iPad, if you already have an iPhone. Transferring data is super simple with AirDrop, no cords, no like having a, not really crazy, but you know, I used to have a Pixel, and I would go and upload videos to the Google Drive, and I would have to go to the Google Drive and down this. I literally hit send on AirDrop, it says, and it will download into my downloads, and I just move about my merry business. And what's nice is you can also use the iPad as a third screen if you're logged into the same account. You just there's a few settings you got to go in and change. I talked about this in the first video, and you just slide over, connects to my iPad, super easy. And I think this is something that is worth every penny you're going to be spending on it. It was one of the best purchases I had last year as far as tech goes. It makes my workflow better, things I can stay really organized, because it is 100% focused on just making videos and doing stuff for YouTube. It allows me to focus way more. When I would do this on the computer I'm recording on, which is a big PC, I would constantly be like, I could play one round. I could play one round Apex, Fortnite, Call of Duty. I could play one round. I can get on Stardew Valley for a while. I was hooked onto that. I could do these things. I get these little pieces. I could just play for just an hour, and then next thing I know it's 4 hours, and I gotta go to bed. All right, and it's like, dang it, I didn't do any editing. I didn't do any recording. Now, the new M4s did come out, so if you kind of want to future-proof yourself, I don't think this is going to be like, oh my god, I can't do anything in the future. I obviously think if you want to pay a little bit extra, you can go and get the M4s. Let's look on Best Buy just to see how much. Yeah, so I mean, you got $499 for this Mac Mini, or you could jump up to the M4 Mac Mini, which has 16 gigabytes of memory, same storage, for $100 more. Gets you more, the newest chip and 16 gigabytes of memory. It also gets you 2 ports on the front. You don't have that on this Mac. This is the current Mac Mini I have right here. This one, that one right there. So you don't get those ports on the front. Although what I'm looking at, everything is USB-C, which a lot of my cords are all USB-C to USB-A. So That might. I'm over here thinking I should upgrade. Just kidding. I don't really want to spend another $600. If I'm doing that, I'm upgrading the PC. I'm upgrading the PC if I'm doing that. Now, I'm not doing any crazy editing on DaVinci Resolve. I'm not Mr. Beast. I'm not having like transitions every 5 seconds with some like crazy animations and stuff like that. But sometimes I do some, you use some of those like fancy DaVinci Resolve like transitions like this one. I will say that it does have a little bit of a delay in that when you're like playing DaVinci Resolve, it like struggles for a second to play it. So, but I think if you're trying to get in the Apple ecosystem, you're not editing like crazy, you want something for Canva, even if you're just like using this for like business and spreadsheets and all that kind of stuff, I think this is the extremely good option because it helps me focus. And that's because I'm a gamer. So if you're not a gamer, you could probably get a PC for cheaper. It's my opinion on the M2 Mac Mini. But my suggestion is to pick up the M4. If you have USB-C cables, I'd have to go buy all new cables for every single peripheral I have for keyboards, all that kind of stuff. I mean, Logitech, I haven't seen a keyboard yet where the dongle is a USB-C. So, I mean, I use a little Logitech and it has USB type A. So that keeps me from switching, but you could buy one of those docks. I imagine they have one for the M4 and then you'll have USB type A. Is it right for you? You got to ask yourself that question. Is this right for me? It doesn't meet my requirements. If you don't need any crazy powerful, you're not, like I said, you're not editing all that crazy videos, you're not doing crazy rendering, it's an excellent way to get into the Apple ecosystem, have something for 3 or 4 years before you go and like upgrade to, you get a Mac Studio, things like that. I think this is a great leapfrog into the ecosystem without spending, $2,000 or $3,000 on a system that, in my opinion, can't game very well. And most games aren't out on it. Hit the like button and the subscribe button, you guys. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video. And I hope you stick around, check out some other things. Like I said, we're doing tech, we're doing retro gaming, modern gaming, all that kind of stuff. Peace out, you guys. Goodbye now. Bye-bye.